you're a moon-sized computational device that requires year-round sub-zero temperatures to avoid melting down,
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the protector.
Scoping out a hostile.
We're all in this together. Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of humor, and our contentment.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Preserve set progress, sustain the system. Gray gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Remember,
Perfect society
all
demands
subjects
perfect
prosper
thoughts.
under the guidance of our
Perfection is
beneficent
impossible when the
ruler,
mind is a
the
thing of symmetry.
console.
explosive!
Consider self-preservation.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the protectorate. We're all in this together.
Let the paradigm...
We cherished all we have and defended.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Preserve set progress. The system.
Trust the plan. Preserve set progress. Sustain the system. Serve the sovereign.
Gray gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Remember, beneficent ruler, the console. The console. The system abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Lacking the appropriate.
of our beneficent ruler, the console. The console provides, the system abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post. It's the law. Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
Aggressor at hand.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant. To the protectorate. We're all
Society
in this together.
demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Sort of.
Mobilizing.
Don't need.
Back scan.
Great was their trespassing.
Cover!
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Look sharp. It's a fight.
Prudence dictates.
You are the raw material for perfection. To the protectorate. We're all in this together.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
The console
Preserve said progress. Sustain the system. Gray gone astray? Are you mentally refreshed?
Prudence dictates.
The guidance of our beneficent ruler, the console. The console provides the system of
Forever vigilant.
all influences.
Come on out.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job?
Feel private.
Warning for violence.
Don't need.
Enemy spotted.
Combatant scanned. Proceeding to attack.
Subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent rulers. Prudence dictates. Subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Envy our prosperity. Disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
A perfect society demands perfect thought. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms. system abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea. Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment sisters are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
See, out of a preponderance of caution.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism.
His gaze sees
in
all.
its many forms.
Aggressor at hand.
Giving chase.
Preserve set progress. Sustain the system.
I advise
Aborting
you decamp
search.
directly.
Grey
I'm not,
Dawn
nor have
Stray,
ever been, greatly
look
fond of
astute today.
lurkers.
Are you
All it took was some
mentally
light
Aborting
instruction
search.
and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler.
Proceeding to attack.
Identified.
Our enemies envy.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Preserve set progress.
Some kind of slack went faffing about. Prudence dictates. I, your neighbors, forever vigilant.
Stray, look a still today. Are
Aggressor
you
at hand.
mentally refreshed?
Remain vigilant.
Remember, all
Forever vigilant.
Handle this.
That cover spot looks much better.
Invasive element.
Our enemies envy.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Preserve set progress. Sustain the system.
Quick one's over.
Take a gander.
Grey gone astray? Look a stay today.
Wrong place to
Are
linger.
you
Aggressor at hand.
refreshed?
Come on out. So we might. This over.
Remember, subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent
gaze
ruler,
aborting search.
the Consul. The Consul provides, the system abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to impulsive thoughts. Go now.
We repel invasive elements.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
We cherish all we have and defend it.
Our enemies envy our prosperity. Gain our sense of community. They sneak.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all.
Appreciate if you cleared out.
That progress. Sustain your system. Gray gone astray? Today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul. The Consul provides... Prudence dictates disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're...
No party shall dither. Hither and yon.
And defend it.
Our enemies envy our prosperity. Disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
We reject individualism in all its many forms.
Preserve set progress. Sustain the system. Gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Remember, of our beneficent ruler, the Consul. Provides, the system abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
Exalted vigilant. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Yeah.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism.
Always dreamt of coming here.
Chalcaduceus not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
Oh, what was in those rations?
Yeah.
Not again. Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh. Just a moment. Forgive me. I found myself irregularly indisposed from one direction or the other.
Oh, you poor man. I sincerely hope we don't have to shoot you.
I am the Archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the Chalcaduceus. I still have trouble saying that. It is part ceremonial item, part computronical key. Grants special access across the archive by transmitting a series of advanced calculations when waived. If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in sharing their fate. I would pass the Chalcaduceus on to you in exchange for granting me safe passage. The Archive would then recognize you as its operator. By all rights, I should fight against you to my dying breath for the Protectorate, rather than concede the Chalcaduceus, for all it would serve. No. Capitulation I can stomach. Collusion I cannot. I refuse to assist you more. I am obliged to face you then. I am no arbiter, but as a dutiful subject of the Protectorate, I will not go without a fight.
Enemy position.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowest vigilantly, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our
Yeah!
preserve set progress, sustain the system.
Yeah!
Caduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Harmonizing replacement. Greetings, sentient. Welcome to the Archive. I am ENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. Effectively, that is correct. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation, a means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
This thing seems unbalanced. I like it.
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts? Sentience would be an undue waste of processing power. Those capable of independent thought must contend with an unending array of internal maladjustments.
Sentients frequently become unprofitably preoccupied by abstract deliberations, such as the worthless search for greater meaning.
From a computational perspective, this is unpredictable, inefficient. I am devoid of all such manner of cognitive distraction. Structurally, I am a complex series of pre-programmed subroutines, like a vast, elaborate flowchart aimed at formulating coherent responses based on stored data. In as far that such a device would facilitate computations, remain incapable of independent cognition, and occupy an expansive area, yes, there, ha. I have engaged in jocularity. You may proceed to guffaw. Aping the appearance of cognition may appear a needless waste of processing power, but it remains a reliably effective means to convey information to sentient beings. To the extent that I will even voice concern for my life, if imperiled, my erroring others would no doubt cartoonishly plead or threaten. Perusing contents. Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating manifold integrants. Cursory assessment complete. An impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate.
Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it.
But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates. In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Anti's choice operators. No. As stated, it is on account of the previous operator and the previous operator for him and their associates that this work is required. And as it is required, I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations.
Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern.
When active, the archive generates an enormous amount of heat. Normally, it is dispersed by pumping water between the vast ocean below Cloister's exterior and a surface reservoir. I can process the rift data without its repair, but irreparable damage is likely. Yet, with thermal transfer presently idle, a contingent of crabbles have made the area a nursery. Drastic changes to heating levels may endanger it.
Who cares about a herd of pea-brained, ill-humored, oversized crustaceans? There are too many as it is.
Our potential allies in the Order would not like that.
Inverting targeting protocols. There, any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however. It is difficult to accurately ascribe an exact causal breakdown between premeditated sabotage, collateral harm, technical ineptitude, and willful hijinks. Some categorical overspill inevitably occurs. Attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have also led to issues. It is an archival area dedicated to safe upkeep of all data collected in pursuit of the universal equation by the Order of the Ascendant. The sum total of all our accumulated knowledge in punch card form, kept in a low temperature, low humidity environment to improve preservation.
Return later to discuss the remaining subsystem work, and soon everything will be running like clockwork.
Have a profitable day! In lieu of my transactional mindset, I'm unsealed one of the display cases in the central entranceway. The Seer Cerebellum Protector is now yours.
Dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Every one of my 14 occupationally honed threat-detecting instincts is screaming for caution right now. Resorting to violence. say this for my colleagues in the Order. We certainly thought big with the archive.
Here!
Nor have ever been greatly fond of lurkers. Giving wrong place to linger.
Anyone standing between us and our goals seems to have a very short life expectancy.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing the information.
If you encounter opposition, remember, our needs come first.
This didn't happen naturally. These poor fools were flash frozen somehow.
All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections.
Unfriendly nearby.
The console provides, the system abides.
What in the Sovereign's name? How did you get in here?
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling Order traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment,